voting online. That's all that matters. Right. Anyway, enough of you guys. Off to round 8. Tell us, what's the best tool for organization during this time? Take it away, Stephanie.
I am an Inbox Zero fan. So I love to have Inbox Zero, and I think you should do that too during this time, is really clear up that inbox. So some of the things that you can do is you can create templates. This will save you so much time if you create templates, because templates, you can just reuse your messages rather than searching and copying and pasting. You can just use the template and you do not need to retype the same message over and over and over again. There's also Smart Compose. So you can start typing and it will help you create different responses, and you don't need to think as much. Again, super time efficient and helpful. You can set up filters. Maybe you don't want to receive certain emails from maybe Avid. So you can set up a filter and it goes straight to your trash can. You can also schedule send, so where you can get a message and it will send later. Yeah, I send messages on Sunday morning and it's about 7 a.m. I don't really send those messages at 7 a.m. I send them on Friday night. Oh, I'm not even close to being done.
Right. Next up, here, take it away, Paige.
Go back to the other slide deck.
I think Steph's trying to buy more time here.
Yeah, so with that, you can use labels to help you organize your slides. There's also a snooze feature.
Uncool. No, her time's up. Her time is up.
So you can come back to us later. You can also use the task in Google Keep to help you stay organized. Again, check out that resource.
Take that woman away. Okay, take her away.
Take it away, Paige. I think we have lost Paige. Okay, next up, it's Jen.
I'm going to show you this method that I'm using during remote learning that allows me to very quickly check on student progress and see if students have questions. I have been creating Google Docs. I call it a daily check-in sheet. I create a copy for each student. When you go in, you can see how we see the 4 students in this class have been assigned the doc. Typically, you would have to click on this, let it load, read what's in here. For this particular class I'm showing you, there's only 4 students, not a big deal. But if you have 6 classes of 30 students, this is a lot of work. What I've discovered is that if I'm in my Google Classroom and I go to classwork, I can click on that class drive folder, and this will open up a new window that takes you to Google Drive. You'll see that there is a folder for that particular assignment in Google Classroom. Now, I actually see a thumbnail of each of these assignments, and I can see there are some that are not filled out at all. So I can see that this student had one specific question on Tuesday. What's also nice about this is that the thumbnail is big enough that I can see if they've left the question section blank, if they've written NA or no or none today. I like this method very much because it saves me from having to click on every single assignment. Quick, efficient, and is giving students the feedback they need. I'm a fan.
Thank you, Jen. Next up, back to Colombia, it's Luis.
Okay, so my tool that I use to keep organized is Google Keep. And Google Keep is 2 things. It's both the app on your phone and the app on your web browser. Both of them connect seamlessly, and anything you do in one will be seen in the other. And it's awesome to keep stuff organized. Not that I'm terribly organized, mind you. One of the very good things is where you see graphic number 1 is you can take pictures of text, and then it'll automatically grab image text and transcribe it into the Meet. So that way you can copy and paste from images. And number 2, I recommend that you use different images as your titles so that you can tell stuff apart very easily, and you can see things very clearly. And number 3, you have reminders, and reminders are time-based, and they can also be location-based from your phone. So since your phone knows where you are, give me a second, Gordo. Since your phone knows where you are, then you can set a reminder to knock off when you're at the grocery store. Not that anybody here is grocery shopping with the quarantine. You guys, bye.
Luis getting heckled there by his own children. Right,
Hmm.
next up, it's Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom Mulaney. I'm going to help you organize your Google Classroom in 1 minute. First thing to do in the stream, this is too much stuff, all this junk. No. We're going to get it down to just announcements. We hit settings, and then here, classwork on the stream, hide notifications, hit save, and look at all the junk that goes away. Oh yeah, no more assignments. Why? Because we're going to do our work in the classwork tab. From there, we're going to use topics, create and use a topic. Do that. Everything goes in a topic. Today's work, great one, class materials. How do I get those awesome little images, right? Ads with a website called getomoji.com. Whatever you need. French Revolution topic, French flag, you name it, they got it. So that's 3 things we're going to do. We're going to get rid of classwork in the stream. We're going to use topics, and we're going to use emojis to make those topics stick out and pop and be more interactive and engaging for our students.
Thank you, Tom. And finally, it's Lauren.
Hi guys, my name is Lauren Heil. I'm a Google certified innovator, computer science teacher, and was a designer prior to teaching. So you'll see in this next video, I kind of get to merge my 2 paths as both designer and a teacher. As I'm talking about these supports that you can use, I want you to think about students in your class with an IEP or a 504. Maybe think about students that are multi-language learners, and then also think about like what barriers are those students now facing as we shift to our e-learning environment. So some barriers to access I can think of, this list really could go on and on, but we are no longer there to clarify meeting or instructions. So if we see a student that's stuck, we can no longer just go over and kind of redirect what they're doing. Students are left to simple instructions to complete rigorous coursework. One-to-one supports are no longer available. And then frequent checks for understanding, wait time, like common supports for students that need that extra help are no longer there, or they at least need to look a little bit different. In my opinion, in this e-learning environment, every student is at a disadvantage right now. So every single student needs kind of baseline accommodated work. And that's where these templates come in. So these are all housed on my website, designschools.com, and you can then click on the digital lesson templates button, and that will pull up a whole page of different templates. And the one that I want to point out to you is kind of the main template, which would be this digital lesson document. And I also have something that looks like this in slides if you'd like to push out your lessons via slides instead of docs. But some supports that this template is already solving for you. It helps brighten the lines with clearly colored sections and like really big page breaks, so students clearly know when they're done. It dedicates sections for establishing key vocabulary terms and definitions, which is a common support that you'll see for students with IEPs. Dedicated sections for establishing key points and skills intended to be gained in the lesson, so helping students kind of manage their own learning independently there. Common checks for understanding are used throughout each section, so I'll show you some of those in just a moment. Appropriate font styling, this is really huge for when we are learning only on screen. And then segments like completely dedicated to spiraling previous knowledge. It also comes with a checklist linked at the bottom that allows you to look through accommodations that should be included in all of your materials so that you are doing your best to support all. Other templates you'll see on the website are here. So like maybe a reading section with questions.
Thank you.
It's not.
Definitely a bit of cheating going on there, Lauren. Foul play, foul play. Now I see some smack talk. I'm getting some smack talk in the chat. Let's see who's that. Robin Bryce. Robin Bryce. Shut your mouth, jabroni.
No, don't tell Robin to shut her mouth. No, no, we're not doing that. She's here.
This is the A, B, I, and the D talking here. Right. Anyway, aside from that bit of cheating at the end, what a great round that was. So tell us how you stay sane and organized during this time of craziness. Add to the chat. That's the end of round 8, folks. You know what to do. Head over to the website, get on that form for round 8, and vote for your favorite. And I don't want to see Stephanie winning again.
Yeah,
Right.
it's rigged. Rigged, I tell you.
What messages?